Hey guys, a lot of people ask me what kind of equipment I use to make my videos. So rather than respond to each person individually, I figured I would make this video to show you all the equipment in my little home studio. Now, the disclaimer is I started out with a digital SLR camera that was really just for taking pictures, a USB mic that I plugged directly into my laptop, and overhead ceiling fan lighting. So I have accumulated stuff over the years, but it was really just little by little, piece by piece, and within my budget. None of my stuff is like super top of the line, most expensive, nor is it like the absolute cheapest because I wanted to try and get good quality stuff. But if you're looking to start your own channel, and that's why you asked, please do not let a lack of equipment stop you from starting your channel. So starting with the camera, I use a Nikon D5100, which is a digital SLR camera. It's not the newest, I bought it a couple years ago, but I can link below the comparable newest model. I like it because, first of all, it takes great pictures, but it also has 1080p capabilities and you can adjust lighting and things like that. Now, just so you know though, I started with the stock lens, which didn't really let a lot of light in, so it caused the videos to be grainy sometimes. So I switched to a prime lens. This is a 50mm, and that way it just has better capabilities for filming in different lighting situations and keeps the image more sharp. So next I'm going to show you my microphones. This is a Shure USB mic, and like I said, I used to plug it directly into my laptop. I still love it because I think the sound is great and it's relatively reasonable, but there are a ton of different microphones you can look for in, depending on your price range. And this is just a cheap pop filter that I put on it. This one's actually broken, but pop filters range anywhere from like $5 to hundreds of dollars, so I think this one cost me like 15. So really it's all in what you need. The pop filter just keeps your P's and B's from popping in the audio after the fact, so it's up to you. This is my other microphone. This is a Rode. As you can see, this one comes with its own pop filter. And again, it's really just a mid-range, decent quality for the price microphone. It's a little bit better quality than the Shure actually, I think, but I just really like the Shure because that's what I started using. So I tend to use the Rode for when I have a guest over or to mic my guitar. Speaking of my guitar, there it is. It is an Epiphone Masterbuilt. I started out playing my dad's really old Guild, and since that was a dreadnought and I grew up with that sound, it's like a deeper, rich, bassier sound, I really just like it. So I chose this particular guitar because I like the dreadnought body, and it was a really good sound for the price. Some people swear by Martins or only play Taylors. I'm not that picky, but I think the most important thing to do before you purchase a guitar is to play it. So please don't go on my word, don't go on reviews online, just go to a store, play a bunch of guitars, see what feels right and what sounds best in your budget. Next, I'll show you the interface that I use to plug my guitar and my Rode mic into the computer. This one is a Focusrite. It has 1/4 inch or XLR capabilities, and there's individual gain knobs for each channel. There's 2 different headphone jacks and different volume knobs for each of those, as well as the master. These are just headphones that I got for free with one of the things that I bought, but it is a good idea to have either a decent pair of studio headphones or some like studio monitor speakers. It's just generally good to have the best quality sound that you can, and it's easier to hear that sound through better speakers. The biggest change that I made from my older videos to now is the lighting. So these particular lights are LED lights. Let me show you the other one. This one doesn't have the diffusion paper on it and it's not on. I think these are 500 or 600 LED. I'll put the link below so you can see exactly which ones we bought. But just be careful, if you want to buy lighting, you want to be careful of the size. The picture might look like it's large enough, but if it says it's only like 100 or 200 LEDs, it's going to be really small. So just do your research, and depending on the size of room you're using, you might not really need large lights, but like a 100 is not going to cast very far, so just be careful there. I like these particular lights because they allow me to dim, as well as choose between cool and warm tones for the video. But if you look at my older videos compared to now, you'll see a pretty dramatic difference because, like I said, we just used to use overhead ceiling light. So I think that these probably make the biggest difference for the visual of the videos. Finally, the newest addition to my videos, so new that I haven't even used it yet on my Singing with Kim channel, is a green screen. So let me show you this one real quick. I chose vinyl because it had really good reviews and it seemed to be a good quality, like it doesn't wrinkle very easily, it's nice and thick. and it seems pretty easy to light so far. So I haven't actually used it yet for my Singing with Kim channel, but I started a new channel called 3 Songs Live. It's actually a Facebook Live show that we then archived to YouTube, but we did use the green screen once with the lighting and all the setup, and I think it came out pretty good so far. We put clouds in the background. Technically, you're supposed to light a green screen separately from the subject, but because of the size of our room, and honestly just because we didn't want to spend more money on lights, because these are really good, we just decided to light it with what we have, and I think it came out pretty even, so you can check that out for yourself, and that's 3songslive.com, or the YouTube channel is 3 Songs Live, or the Facebook page is 3 Songs Live. Once I'm ready to edit, I use GarageBand for the audio and iMovie for the video. I mean, I have a Mac, so that's just standard that comes with it. I don't know the equivalent software for a PC, but I'm sure you could figure that out. And then if you want to sync your audio and video, there's a really easy trick where you just clap your hands in the frame, and you'll be able to see the audio spike in the video and the audio files, and you can just line them up perfectly. I hope that this was helpful and informative, and I think I got all my stuff. If I missed anything, I will link below, and you can check anything out. Again, please remember, I am not the authority on all of this equipment, so, do your own investigation. Check it out for yourself before you decide what's good for you. And, of course, don't let a lack of equipment stop you from recording. Just do it. It doesn't matter what you have. You can accumulate equipment like I did based on your own budget, but as long as you're recording and doing it, it'll be that much easier and it'll motivate you that much more to get better stuff. So I hope I've answered all your questions. If I didn't, feel free to comment or shoot me an email, and I hope that helps.